What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV, live and direct. It's a beautiful Monday morning here in Chicago, man. Beautiful weather, sunny. It's my little sister's 23rd birthday, so celebrating with her. But I had to, y'all. This Devin Haney Lomachenko fight. The result of the fight has got everybody. I'm talking about up in arms. Everybody just like I'm talking about losing their fucking mind. Okay. When you look in Devin Haney's comment section, he is being riddled with hate. People are trashing him. People calling him a trash fighter. It's people, and I'm talking about some of my black folks too, that I know don't watch boxing. You got brothers that call Leonard Ellaby Al Heyman. That's how I know you don't watch boxing for real anyway, right? Then you got people just don't know how to score fights for real, nonetheless. But anyway, hey, I'm seeing people calling Devin Haney trash. Brother, you don't even watch boxing unless Tank Davis is fighting. How you gonna call that? Devin Haney is far from trash. But anyway, people calling him trash. People calling him a loser. People calling him paper champion. People calling him a false champion. People, I'm talking about saying anything and everything. People telling Devin they hate him. They hate what he stands for. They hate that he accepted the belts. A real true champion would have handed the belts to Lomachenko after a gifted win like that. Man, listen, if I'm Devin, I'm telling him, if I'm Devin Haney, I'm telling all y'all, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. I'm dead serious. Because how can he control how the judges feel about a fight? How can he? I'm not gonna go like, oh, I really didn't win this fight. That's some shit that's on TV that y'all want people to say. No, fuck that. They feel like I want to fight. What's up? The fight was razor thin close. I had no problem with Lomachenko getting the win. I had no problem with Devin Haney got the win. I had no problem with the draw. The fight was just that close. One of the hardest fights to judge. One of the hardest fights to judge that I've seen in years. I've been watching boxing for real since I was a little itty bitty boy. I'm only 30 years old. This is one of the hardest fights I've seen to judge ever. Seriously. But you got people talking about Lomachenko won 10-2. Like, bro, what are you talking about? This is no way. No way, bro. Right? Then you got people saying, oh, it was 8-4. No way, bro. No. It wasn't. If you're going to say 7-5, cool. 8-4, no. I don't see that. But anyway, Devin Haney is now public enemy number one. From what I've just told you all, from how you see it in the comment section, how he's being berated. And they don't like Devin because of the fact that, a lot of different reasons. But I really feel like what's adding the fuel to the fire, I'm sorry, you guys. What's really adding the fuel to the fire is the fact that Lomachenko, for one, he pushed Lomachenko at the weigh-in. People are really pissed off about that. They heated about that. And then watching Lomachenko cry and they put the towel over his face and he crying like that, that's gonna really sell it to the world that Devin Haney took something from Lomachenko. They took his Devin took his joy for the sport away. Devin spoiled, what's right about boxing and what's right about what Lomachenko stands for in his career, and Devin Haney's false victory took away Lomachenko's credibility as a warrior, and it's a chink. They made an imaginary chink in his armor with the false win that he got. Like, listen, bro, knock it off, man. But anyway, Devin is the villain in boxing. He's public enemy number one. He should embrace it. If I'm Devin, I'm leaning into it. Why? The public is never gonna be rocking with Devin like that. Why? Because he is in the ilk of a Floyd Mayweather. He's not as skilled as Floyd Mayweather was. Devin is highly skilled. But Floyd Mayweather was on a different level compared to a lot of these boxers. Way different level. Levels above. But what I mean is that when Floyd moved up to 147, by the time the world got to know who Floyd was, he was not a knockout artist anymore. He was a guy that was going to win on unanimous decisions. He was going to put on a boxing clinic. He was going to be a technician. He was going to display the sweet science and get the deal, and seal the deal without question. The casual fan does not like that. They feel as if you talk shit like Floyd Mayweather Jr., if you talk shit like a Devin Haney, and how Dev's father talks shit, they're not going to believe that you are who you say you are until you're knocking people out like Mike Tyson. And honestly, boxing is not all knockouts. But the casual fan does not understand that. Then you got some fans who just only want to see toe-to-toe. That's not what boxing, that's not just boxing. Boxing is not classified in just the realms of toe-to-toe. I'm sorry, y'all. It's not. But people view it like that. Oh, he ain't going toe-to-toe. He ain't no real champion. He ain't no real warrior. Devin is not a guy who hits particularly hard. He's not a knockout artist. So no matter how Devin outclasses the individual, they're never going to give Devin his full credit. They're never going to recognize him as the guy that they champion, especially after this shit. Excuse me. Man, the only way for Devin to redeem himself is for a brutal knockout of a top-tier threat, which I don't really see from Devin. His style is not knockout power. He's the guy who's going to outclass you. He's the guy that's going to show you his levels. He's going to show you every wrinkle in his game to get you out of there and win by unanimous decision. Put on a boxing clinic. The world was on their way to hating Tank. They were on their way to making Tank public enemy number one. They felt like he was a fraud. He was fraudulent. He was weak. Until he stopped. Until he stopped, what's the boy name? Ryan Garcia with his power. Shot to the ribs. And then when he dropped them in the second round. That is what that got people on Tank's side to where they are rocking with Tank now when they wasn't rocking with him before. Devin doesn't have that knockout type of power. So he should embrace being the villain like a Floyd Mayweather Jr. and generate your revenue from there. Okay? Because people are going to pay to see him lose now. And at this point, if I'm Devin, I'm fuck it. Let's get it. You know, but when I watch that fight, y'all, that's not a robbery, fam. A robbery is when a guy won so decisively that you like, there's no way in hell the other guy won. You can't, that is not what happened in this fight. Neither guy won so decisively that you could say the other one was robbed. That's why I said I had no problem if Lomachenko was awarded the decision, if Devin was awarded the decision, or if they had it a draw because it was razor thin close. Devin won a lot of the earlier rounds. Lomachenko won a lot of the championship rounds, excluding the 12th round. I had Lomachenko win the 9th, 10th, and 11th. Dev won that 12th round clearly. But people often are fixated on what they last see, right? And their last images are of Devin being battered in the 10th and particularly the 11th round. Devin getting battered in those rounds had people saying he got his ass whooped. A fight is not dictated by 2 rounds. Even if a guy's getting outclassed and getting taken a beating, the fight is not dictated by just those 2 rounds. All right? You got to watch the totality of the whole fight. People are letting those 2 rounds say, oh my God, he got his ass whooped. No. He got beat on for them rounds, but Devin was putting in great work, sustained attack to Lomachenko's body that was hurting Loma. Okay, and Devin got hurt in that 11th round. He did. But he bounced back and won the 12th round. But Loma was getting hurt. He was feeling them shots. He was being a little tentative. He tried to come out he tried to come out a lot more steam than what he did against Teofimo Lopez. But Devin halted that steam a little bit with them shots that he was landing into the body. Uppercuts he throwing. Hooks. Devin showed he belonged in the ring with Lomachenko for sure. But you got people acting like Devin ain't shit. He ain't do nothing. Like, come on, dog. Knock it off, bro. Knock it off. But again, you got people that act like they don't boxing. I know a brother just said Al Heyman. Leonard Ellerbe was Al Heyman. So I know you don't watch it anyway. You really don't watch it because you know who Leonard Ellerbe is. You really, really watch boxing. A lot of people that don't watch boxing, they don't really know what they're looking at for real. Right? And then all the fighters were saying it too. The fighters were saying it too. Listen, I don't agree with them either. If you listen to the commentary with Max Kellerman and Timothy Bradley and them, Max had Lomachenko winning, but he said it was razor thin and close. He understood why they would say Devin won. It could have went either way or either a draw. It was just that close and competitive. But to act like Devin just took something, oh Jesus, oh God, he took it from Lomachenko. Oh, all that bullshit. Knock it the fuck off, bro. Just acting like, because they saw Lomachenko cry. Oh, gee, Devin did it to Lomachenko. But cut it the fuck out, Joe. For real. Like, be for real, dog. when you watch that fight, neither one of those fighters won so decisively for you to say that dude won and there was no way that the other guy could have won. Loma didn't win so decisively that, there was no way Devin could win that. He didn't win enough rounds to do that shit. I don't care what y'all talking about. But Devin leaned into being public enemy number one. Wear the black hat, generate your revenue, keep sharpening your skills, and keep putting ass whoopings out. Because they gonna hate you, dog, because you're not a knockout artist. But for real, though, I'm done.